Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. Today I'm going to be using magical messages from the Fairies oracle cards, and I just want to get an idea into what's coming up for us this week and what kinds of things we have to look forward to. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first card, which represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, we have love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So if you're already in a relationship, you're going to notice some shifts at the beginning of the week. So you're going to notice things getting much friendlier if you've been having any kind of disagreements, or if you haven't felt that close with your partner. The beginning of the week is a time to actually reach out to them and make an effort to establish more of an intimate connection. So you're going to notice some shifts there anyhow, whether you feel differently or your partner feels differently, but there's definitely more friendliness in your relationship at the beginning of this week. And if things are great in your relationship, then they're going to get even better. And if you're single and you want to be in a relationship, this card is just letting you know that the beginning of the week can be a powerful time. So you might meet someone, or you might kind of be able to shift some of your beliefs that you have around relationships and meeting someone. But whatever it is, things are going to be on the upswing for you at the beginning of the week in terms of your love life. And another thing that actually it could also mean is just love life. So it's not necessarily about your love life, but just loving life. And the more you love life, the more you radiate that, sense of joy and adventure and excitement, the more likely you are to attract the right kind of partner, and the more desirable you become to other people. And if you're already in a relationship, the more desirable you are to your partner when you're just absolutely loving life and living in the moment. So that's another interpretation of this card and something to keep in mind. So the next card represents the beginning of the week, so Wednesday and Thursday. And this card says, "Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true." So as you move into the week, you're probably going to have some opportunities to release any old resentments that you've been holding on to. And this could mean that you run into someone that you've kind of held a grudge against, or something kind of happens to help you shift your understanding of a situation. And if you feel wronged by someone, whether it's a person or an organization, your last job, or a company or something, this is a nice time for you to really take a close look at that feeling of hurt and resentment, and ask yourself if you're able to let go of that. Because when you hold on to resentments and anger, it acts as a block that blocks the flow of energy. And things like abundance, whether it's financial abundance or even just joy and being able to live your life with joy and connect with other people, all of that gets kind of muddied and affected by holding on to resentment. But the key to forgiveness is forgiving when you're ready. And sometimes you might not be ready to forgive, and then you're just kidding yourself if you say that you've released resentment, if really you haven't, you're holding on to it. So this is about being honest with yourself too, and asking yourself, am I ready to let go of this? And keeping in mind that forgiveness and letting go of resentment isn't in any way about condoning abusive behavior on someone else's part. It's not about saying it's okay that you did this, or it's okay that this happened. You're basically just letting this go and telling yourself, I'm not going to invest any more energy in this anymore. I'm not going to stay angry about this. I'm going to move on and put my time and energy into something that actually nourishes me and brings me pleasure and joy, rather than something that brings me pain. Okay, so moving on to the weekend, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we've got ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Okay, so good advice. Ask for what you want. Be clear. And this is important in relationships, I think, because sometimes we might expect other people to just, guess and read our minds and know what we need and what we want. When, we might think it's obvious to other people, but in actual fact it isn't. And so it's important to not just understand what we want, but be able to communicate that clearly to the people in your life. And so this goes for, your romantic relationships and any kind of work relationships that you might have with coworkers and colleagues, or your boss, or, people that work for you. And even just people around you, so your friends, your family, your neighbors, everyone. Be clear on what it is that you want and what you expect from other people. And be willing to listen to, other people's requests for what they want from you. But another aspect of this card is it says, let the universe and other people know what you need. So this is also about getting clear on what you need and sending that message out to the universe. So I'm thinking of, goals, writing down your goals or writing down your dreams, your desires, what it is that you want to welcome into your life and getting clear on that. Because if you're not clear on it and if you don't ask, sometimes it doesn't happen. And it's amazing even if you just write down in a notebook or a journal, what you want to manifest. And then if you look at that a year from now, it's amazing how many things actually come to fruition just from writing it down. Because in that act of writing down your goal or your desire, you are declaring it to the universe that this is what you want and this is what you're setting out to do. And it can be a very, very powerful exercise. So this weekend is all about getting clear on what you want and being okay with asking for it. So whether that's asking your partner and verbalizing what it is that you want from them, or even just asking the universe or asking your angels or your spirit guides to help you do something or achieve something or manifest something. So I'm just going to take a quick look back at these 3 cards, and the more I look at this card, Love Life, the more I see it as love life. So just love life and enjoy every moment, and even just spend 5 minutes a day focusing on all the positive things in your life and all the things that make you really just love your life. And even if you're having a bad day or a bad, you're going through a rough patch, this can be a very powerful thing to do. And forgiveness, so letting go. So love life and let go. And the more you love life, the easier it is for you to let go of resentment. Because when you're used to loving life and you're used to feeling uplifted and happy, it just feels so icky to hold on to all that anger and hatred. So it becomes easier to let go the more that you love life. And once you do all that, you're clearing the way to really get clear on what it is that you want to bring into your life. So letting go of old resentments just, opens the channels to welcome in new things into your life, new, good, positive, happy things. Okay, so this has been your weekly oracle card reading. My name is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and thank you so much for joining me.